Hi guys! So I am continuing my journey of vintage because it is my favorite and I'm always talking about vintage pieces. So this is another vintage video for you guys. So let's get on to my favorite kind of subject. So before I dive into the main focus and subject of this video, I do want to pay homage to this beautiful vintage necklace that I have here. This is a ginger. I love the ginger. It's a little bit smaller than the Harlow and it totally gives a different vibe to my outfits and I appreciate it. It's a little bit more up on the neck, kind of collarish. I love it in this red. I can just pop that red color on any outfit. As you can see, that's one thing I like to do a lot. I have it in some other stones and maybe I'll do a video on that down the road. If you would like to have a video on it, pop a comment down below so I know what you guys want to talk about. This video isn't about the ginger. Now, I wanted to talk about her vintage Davey Debbies and Daltons. They're all kind of similar, but then a little different. So let's get on to that and start showing off some pieces. So I'm going to talk about the Dalton first because I love the Dalton. Not only do I have the original forms, but I have also customized my own Dalton. One thing I do like to do is take the old and mix it with the new. So I'll take some new stones and make them work, because some of them are a little bit bigger than the yesteryear frames, and put it into an old frame. The Dalton is one of my favorite. Now we have this carnelian red. Isn't that beautiful? And then you have the beads. So really, this is just like what was released in Spring 1, the beaded Danielle. It just has a hook, right? But this one has a post, and then it has the little bedazzle on top. I totally dig this. I love it. It is such a fun earring, and it really is a statement, and I'm always on the hunt for Daltons. If you have some, hit this sister up. I would love to see what you have. So I have it in this carnelian red, and I love the carnelian stone. Oh my gosh. I have a few Harlow stones in the carnelian, but I am hoping that Kendra Scott will release the Harlow again in the carnelian, and a Harley too. That would be great. But look how beautiful they are. They're a tad bit heavy, but not too bad. You know, these are real stones. These are the vintage. Oh, I adore this Dalton. Look at, now of course I wouldn't, this is more vibrant translucent red, so this is not the right combo, but I just want to show you guys. Oh, I just love it. I have also taken it and put the red agate in there. So I have the red beads with the red agate, and the veining is oh so beautiful. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. I have the original, just black. Look at that. Now, I like this because this is really like a pop, kind of just giving that zing. But the black is something that you can dress up or dress down and would look good with a cocktail dress. This is a very simple, but still a great statement that you can dress up and dress down. Look at that. So you see how the difference is with that versus this? This is really poppy and this is just a little bit more simpler. But so worthy. Oh, just love it so much. I love it so much. Now, the original ones that I'm on the hunt for and I would love to own is this blue lapis. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, Die Hard would love that. And I would love to see it in green. Let's see it in purple. Let's see it in, you know, the orange or yellow. I'll take all color combinations. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll even take it in the blue magnesite. Oh my gosh. I'd even venture to say that I would entertain the new papaya in it too. That would be really something, huh? Now here is another customized piece. So I customized the one red pear with a red agate. Here is, I took this black one, and put the bleach abalone in it. And I love it. Look at how it has like the little black dot there in the stone that I got. Isn't that great? So this is taking the old and the new and combining it. I think it looks stunning. And it is really flattering. I am telling you though, some of these ladies come up with the most incredible customs that you actually question and wonder why Kendra Scott never produced it in that manner, because all we're doing is taking Kendra Scott's pieces and just combining the two different pieces that was never done in the past. There are some incredible custom pieces. There are very, very talented ladies in these collectors groups, and they just have an eye and a vision that is beyond anything I've seen. I mean, some of these ladies will really hack up a frame, like a Harlow, Sam's, whatever. They'll hack it up, disassemble it, and then totally make a new frame and everything. And all it is 100% Kendra Scott minus, maybe an O-ring here or something. But it is manipulated out of Kendra Scott's frames, designs, stones. It's incredible what some of these ladies have produced. And you see a lot of that in the collectors groups, Mercari, Poshmark, even eBay. You got to be careful though. There are a lot of fakes. I might do a video about fakes and some things you should watch out for, because I've been victimized by it, and I know a lot of other Kendra Scott collectors have as well. Look at this bleach abalone. Just look how fun it is. And it's fresh, and I like it because you can have it with a lot of different outfits. I do like the bleach abalone, and I love it with the vintage gold. Like when we got with the Havana and the new dark. Let me tell you, love it, love it. So these are the Daltons that I have, and it's fun. I love it. I'm always on the hunt for them. So then that way I could conceptualize some more custom pieces. I would love it if we were able to just buy Kendra Scott stones. Right now you buy the frame, and like the stone could be like $5 to $10, $15, $20 more to put in the frame, and then they do it at the color bar, and I'm all for that. But since this whole 2020 situation came about, a lot of us are looking for projects, DIYing it. And my daughter truly loves art, and we like to design jewelry, do custom Kendra Scott pieces together, taking a frame and stones that I have acquired over time. But I would love to be able to just purchase the stone. And I would even just purchase the stone at like $30 a stone, where it's $60, but I have the two stones and I could do it. Of course it has to be a really wowy stone for that, but right now they add it on for $10. So if it was a $10 add-on right now, they could double that or triple it, and I would just buy the stone. So food for thought, Kendra Scott. I would love to be able to do that. So that way I could just get the stone. Because sometimes the frames, some of them I'm just not interested in anymore. Like I already have so many L's and Danielle's and, Betty's and Lee's, that I'm not interested per se in that frame, but I am interested in that shape of stone. So that way I can put it in a frame that I already have or want to acquire to make, the spectacular vision come to life. So these Daltons I love. They're a little bit heavier, but very similar to the beaded Danielle's we just got. And they're really fun to manipulate. This is one part of this video. Let's get on and talk about the Davies. They're kind of similar in a way, and you'll see why. So I am back with my Davies. I don't have a big collection of them because they are vintage. They're super hard to find at times. But when I do, I am on it, Johnny on it. I have opened my purse strings for some of them. I have one pair of originals and the other two are actual customs. But it's super easy to customize a Davey. Look at this. You guys seen it before. Yes, when I was doing the logo video. This is the Davey in gold and frosted green. Now this is the Danielle size frame and stone, and then it's connected to a logo stud. We all have those logo studs, the Dira, right? I love this. Now, there were some ladies who were recreating this style recently, but it's a classic style. I love it, and I wish Kendra Scott would go back to doing this. It is so much fun. You know, I would actually love to have this at the color bar because really it's a Danielle stone, but you have that logo piece. And us collectors want to show off our Kendra and have it recognized as Kendra Scott. So having the logo piece, how can you deny that it's a Kendra? It is a Kendra. Be cautious though, I got a fake. Yes, ma'ams. I got a fake one. And it was really sad and gross that someone would do that. It was on Poshmark. And I was away when the package arrived. So when I got home, my grace period elapsed, expired, and I was not able to make a claim. Thank God I didn't pay that much for it, but still, ethically, morally, it is so wrong and not right. And we just hope karma catches up. But you have to be cautious and be aware that there are some fakes floating around, and be cautious. So here's the frosted green. I love it. And this is a custom piece, but I bought it already custom. Then I did my own custom. Here is the Mystic. Oh, do we remember that whole collection? The Mystic Bazaar collection? That was incredible and produced some of the most phenomenal vintage pieces today that a lot of people want. I love it. Now, look at this. Oh, beautiful. Unfortunately, it scratches pretty easy, so you have to be cautious. And there's a lot of pieces right now that the Mystic Stone scratch, so it's not as clean as us collectors would like. But this is my custom, and I love it. And I love the Mystic. It's got so many hues of color to it. It's mystical. Look at that. I love it. Then I just have the original black stone pair. And I always like to have just a very simple everyday color because sometimes I don't want to pop a pizzazz. I just want to blend in. But this is, I just adore the Davey. And I wish they would come back because, like I said, it'd be fun to have it at the color bar because then we can, you know, be our own little Kendra Scott and play with the stones and produce some really cool stuff. I love the logo. I love showing off the logo. But this Davey also has a sister. So let's take a look at Davey's sister. So Davey's sister is Debbie. And look, I still have it on the airing card. Look at Debbie. So what she is really the stud and attached with an L size frame and stone. So it's just a little bit smaller. We're going to do the comparison. There we go. Davey with his sister, Debbie. I love it. It's still on the airing card because I am in the process of reorganizing my collection and waiting on a custom organizer that I have done with Kristen, who owns Creatively Cluttered. She's an Etsy store and she is incredible to work with. She already has pieces ready to ship, but you also can work with her intimately on a custom design. She's completely reasonable with her fees. She is phenomenal to work with, and we are so fortunate. The Board family has been gifted an incredible opportunity. She's given us a personalized code. So if you use KS Addict, you're going to get 15% off your entire purchase. Not on one, no, it's the entire purchase. What an incredible thing to do for us. And we so appreciate you, Kristen, for doing that. All her information is linked below. Take a look at her store. She has amazing things. She has a cool vintage ring cherries that she has custom made. It's very rustic and farmhouse kind of decor, but it doesn't have to be. She'll go ahead and customize anything your heart desires. And it's a nice way to display your Kendra Scott. It really is a work of art when you have your pieces adorned in those organizers. It's phenomenal. I'll have all of her information down below. Take a look at her store, give her a shout out, messenger. She is really good at responding to messages. And again, I cannot thank her enough for gifting us an opportunity to save some money on some really cool pieces. Let's get into Debbie though. So Debbie, she is the little sister of Davey, and she is just as sparkly and lovely as Davey. I adore. These two are the ones that I would love to see come back again. And actually, these Debbies are harder to find than the Davies. All the years of collecting, and I've only found one pair, and that was recently. And that was from a Kendra Scott sister in one of the groups who has been collecting a long time. And so graciously decided to sell them, and I was able to snag them. Again, they're the L size stones, where the Davey is the Danielle, and they have a little weight to it, but nothing you can't handle. If you wear an L and Danielle, you're going to love these pieces. And I just love the fact that it is showing off the logo, and I just adore that logo. You guys know how I feel about the logo from my last video. Look just how nice. And these are in white. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually keep them in white. I originally bought them to customize with a newer stone. I might go with agate, but I'm not sure really, because I actually kind of like just having white, the basic colors that you can layer with and play with. And it doesn't look too bad with this, but yes, these are just beautiful lovelies, and I wish that they would come back to play. Again, with these Debbies, I wouldn't mind them being in the color bar either, so then that way we could play with the stones. Because we already do the L's and Danielles. Why can't we just add on the Debbie and the Davey? This was a short but sweet little introduction into some more vintage pieces that I love. I would love to see a revival and a comeback for. And I kind of hope and pray a little bit sometimes that with these videos, Kendra Scott might listen. I know that they watch the videos. I know that they read the comments. So go comment your heart's desires and let them know. I am just one collector that obviously fancies certain pieces. I know that there are a lot of other collectors that like other pieces. Let me know. I want to hear what kind of pieces you guys like. Again, I appreciate your guys' support as always. If you could do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and share and get the word out. And if you want to talk more to me and with me, comment below or join the Facebook group that I am an admin for, Kendra Scott Collectors and Addicts group. And we would love to have you, and we could just talk. You can get some more knowledge. You can acquire new and vintage pieces and be up to date with the new information. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I can't believe I actually did that. I'm a little late to the game, you know. Finally had my Twitter and Instagram account age 40, but hey, at least I got there, right? Follow me. Here are some of my... Follow me, and here are my names. I also have the links in the description as always. Until next time, my beautiful KS sisters and brothers, take care. Bye.